are 6-2 on the year, taking on the Lakers at 3-5. Dealerships to choose from. One person, one price. One of those Lakers, Lonzo Ball, in his second year out of use at center court. Scott Foster, Tyler Ford, and Leroy. It's defended by JaVale McGee. Lillard off that action, double team. Nurkic rolls, one dribble, attack of LeBron, banked it up and in. LeBron surveys. Aminu trying to get above that screen set by McGee. Comes to double LeBron along with Nurkic outside. Kuzma raising and knocks down.
Find some kind of way to push him away from the rim.
McCollum negotiated his way beautifully into the paint. Can't convert. McGee will on a pass.
And it might be something that if the Lakers make enough threes, the Blazers just go ahead and switch it.
Dame takes it to the cup off the screen. Coming downhill.
And then the streak follows. And I expect no different in this one.
Ball loads up for three and guides by McGee, but right to Damian Lillard at the timeline, centering to CJ. Back it comes to Lillard, trailing, nobody in front of him. Knocked down a three-point.
Have to be alerted on the weak side.
LeBron skips across court, touch pass to the top. Ingram gallops in between defenders and laid it in. Aminu for three, raising off the front iron. Lakers on the run. That ball got loose. Right into the hands of Layman. Dame finds a wide open man cutting to the rim. Out. Damian hesitates, comes off the Nurkic screen. Good decision. Pump it outside to CJ for three. Got it! Inside.
Has struggled from the field overall early in the season. He's made some shots here so far. You try to keep giving it to him. And Nurk says, I don't care.
Better mind, I'm sure. Rondo is in. Hart is in. LeBron is still out there with Stevenson 10 to shoot. Goes into the lane. Pumped it in off the glass. Drew the con into the hands of Aminu.
Nurk made him have to throw it up that high.
Dame trailing, deep three. Nurk stays with it and powers up the tip between two. 15 points, 9.5 boards. On the inbounds, LeBron on a McGee screen. Had Aminu on his back. Intercepted. Here comes Rondo. Head on a swivel. Finds Josh Hart. He'll give it up in the corner. Contavious Caldwell Pope with a triple.
That happens a lot with this second unit.
Rondo uses the off arm to fend off Curry, but misses a runner in traffic. Zubac the rebound. Backed it up and in. He's fouled. 7 to shoot. Turner working on Stevenson. Crossing into the lane. Lefty. Laid it up and in. Veteran Giles. There's a lead of 4-6 seconds. Lance the other way. The Bearcat. Crossing over. Hezzy. Springing for three.
One for the Lakers, one for the Blazers, and 2 turnovers.
Lead pass to Stauskas in transition to three. Got it! Nick Stauskas releasing. Zubac. Contavious Caldwell Pope. Working into front court. Stevenson the crossover. Hesitates, scoops, and scores. 3 minutes gone by in the second period. Turner off the screen, elevating. Two-hand jam. Steven crosses. Drives Collins in deep. Does not foul him, defends well, but Zubac transition to three off the back iron. Ingram fields it, flies down the floor, all arms and legs. Swatted out of there by Collins. Zubac tried to save it and did in the back. Around and out. Rondo, a lollipop down the floor. Ingram after it, diving, look out. Oh, Brandon Ingram took a shot down there when he landed on a camera. Blazers in a half-court set. Lillard back in, trying to brush off Hart on a screen. Kick it over to CJ. 10 to shoot. Stauskas between defenders, sets up Collins. See you.
Points in that one for Zach. 15 of that came in the second half of that game.
Stauskas with 3 assists. Rondo hesitates, drives it, and laid it in again at three-quarters free on the rebound. Kuzma comes down with it. Out of Flint, Michigan, into the lane to the glass, laid it in. The bench for 9. He is checked by the 6'6" Stauskas. On the screen, sets up McGee, two-hand jam. 7 of the Blazers give it away on a bad exchange from Evan to Damian. James the other way, into the paint. Fadeaway jumper, got it. LeBron James. Blazers have turned it over 7 times, 9 Laker points off turnovers. Damian in the lane, hangs and hunts. McGee swats it, but right to Nurk. He pivots, McGee.
I think Nurk maybe hit the rim. I'm not so sure McGee blocked it. Either way, Nurk takes it back to him, and McGee, talk about late in the fourth quarter, a tight game.
Lonzo Ball will step in. Rondo goes to the pine. CJ fades and fires and hits. Aminu steps in front of LeBron. Sends it ahead to CJ, and he's got the goodies with the right hand. Top 9 to shoot. Jab him right, go left, spin back middle. No, I'm going to go in line. Swatted away by Aminu. May have ended this week. ball it counts. CJ giving to Zach up front. Left side Turner, a three wide open, drilled it. Evan Turner, he alertly on the trail, knocks it down. The Lakers were 5 of 14 from 3. Ingram double clutches. That looked
huge for the Blazers. The Chief could make some of those because LeBron matched up against Chief is having the opportunity to either rest on defense as he throws a lob to McGee, not being boxed out.
Ingram closely defended by CJ, but the ball volleyed outside where LeBron
throws him, and then McGee got out of that quick.
Backdoor lob. Kuzma comes down. Lillard tucks down the board into front court. Off the screen, got caught in the air. Trying to drop it. Nurkic alertly keeps it alive for Dame, and he sends in a runner. Evan Turner running with CJ and Dame. Leonard screening up high. Into the lane, Lillard. Finger rolling up and in before Ingram. Rondo outside as Collins stepping out on him. Rondo to the inline, sneaks up and under. 3% at 9 of 17. Portland 6 of 17. That's 35% at home. Stevenson off the screen.
Well, that's home.
Hart drifts to the corner. He's a 40%er from 3, and he knocks it slow. Zubac controls. Here comes Rondo. Man, what a pass that was. Terrific. Interception. Caldwell Pope anticipated. Crowd stunned. Turner elevating. Well, they needed that one as he rolls one.
They still say it today.
They do. Stevenson triggers. No. Cleaning up the crumbs.
In a half-court game, he can lead them.
Stauskas drives in, leaves it for Biggie. Blocked away from behind by Kuzma, and on the run out, Rondo grabs it. Takes it right up the gut. Kicks it for 3. Josh Hart nails the 3. Terry Stotts calls timeout. Fourth period for a lead of 20. Nurkic back in the lineup. Screening for Dame on the step back. 2. Got it. In the front court. Drives in. Defense sags. CJ an opening. Working on 6'9 Ingram. Steps back. Flutters one up and in. Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo and the Bucks in town. Threes will be flying. Brandon Ingram. Hard take left hand. Tapped up by Nurk. CJ recovers. Slants. Running right-hander off the window up in it. The healing power of the leather on a screen from McGee. Steps back. He kind of stutter-stepped into that one too, but knocked it down. 9-frame deep. Dame tapped it away. It's loose. Controlled by the Blazers. Damian the other way. Ingram hanging on him. In he comes on Zubac. Twist, turns, laid it in. The man is fouled. And Damian goes to work on Josh Hart. Hard left-hand dribble. Passes to Nurk. In deep. Strip. Got it back. Gets space. Laid it in. Blazers are back. Nurk comes to screen. Dame goes right to the hole. Tapped out of there. Blocked into the hands of LeBron. LeBron on the push. Trailing his Hart to the cup to lay it in. To the Lakers now. LeBron goes to work. 4-time MVP, straight arms and a drive for the dunk. To play. CJ crossing over on McGee, then steps back. Flutter ball up and in. Great touch.
Game.
Dame coming off the screen, drives right by McGee to flush. Tapped away from McGee behind. Nurkic recovers. LeBron taps it away. Down goes Nurk.
Slapping away to get open.
Spins away from Aminu into the lane. He is crowded. He gives it up to McGee. Goes airborne and laying it home. McGee has been a the inbounds. CJ drives to the cup. He'll lay it in as Hart relaxes on him. 5-point Laker lead. On the inbounds, LeBron. Jump pass up the floor to Hart. Puts on the brakes. Nearly went out of bounds. They say he didn't. He spins or tried to foul him, and they finally lock him up.
Need 3.
Coming off the screen. Hesitates. Whips it low to Myers. Leonard two-hand jam. 10 and 6. 10 seconds in the third. And it was a 20-point lead before you knew it. That's a lot of ground to make up. That'll do it. Lakers win here tonight. And LeBron tosses the ball into the air as the Lakers defeat the Blazers tonight 114-110 to snap a 16-game losing streak to the Blazers and atone for that opening night loss here in Portland.